how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, well, let's play a little C major scale. And don't be surprised if you can play the C major scale anywhere on the neck. These are just a few examples of where you can play the scale. And we're going to start out with a real familiar position, which is, you know, where that C major chord is, because we're going to be playing a lot of the notes that are there. So just to start out with the C, this is the third finger always sits on a C in your chord. We're going to play all the notes that the fingers are down and a couple of open notes. So let's zoom in and take a look at a couple of examples of playing the C major scale. Okay, so let's take a look at the first position that we can play the C major scale in. And keep in mind here now, if we play a C major chord, those are a lot of the notes that we're going to play. So we're going to start with the third finger here on the A string. Third one on the A string, open, 2, 3, open on the G string, second fret on the G string. So what have we got so far? And then an open B string, and then remember where our first finger on the C chord goes, right here, and that ends on a C. But we can keep going because we're starting with the C. So just another example where you can go 1, 3, 1, 1, 3 on that B string, open on the E, 3, 5, 7, and we end with another C way down here in the 8th fret. And you say, oh geez, you know, how would I ever remember that? Well, if you're thinking about the big E string, and you know how you form bar chords, how do you know where you're at on the neck? 5 is a A, 3 is a G, 7 is a B. So F, G, A, B, C is number 8, and here we are. Here we are. So there's a method going up the neck. Now here's one more. If we're in this little box or this blues box in the A minor form, we also know that the relative major to A minor, if we're going to play the A minor blues scale, the relative major is C. And here's where we can find it. We're going to be on the G string. I'm at the 5th fret. I go to 7. 5, 7. Then I go to the B string. 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. So start from the top. And this is the C too, when we find. Starting with the C again. There's always start with the C, okay? 5, 7 on the G string, 5, 7. Then we're on the B string, 5, 6, 8. And then on the E string, 5, 7, 8. So there's an example of 3 different places that you can play a C scale, C major scale, and of course all those notes then would work with if someone's playing over the top of a C chord. Okay, well I hope you got something out of this lesson. C is the most common key that songs are written in, and here you got a couple of examples, 3 different examples how you can play notes from that C major scale to play over the top of, you know, as an example, a 1, 4, 5 where someone might be playing a C, a F, then they go to a G, back to the F, back to C. So any of those notes in the scale, any place that we found them there in those three scales, and again, remember, any place you can find a C on the keyboard, which there's a whole bunch of places, you can find and figure out the C scale. All right, hope you got something out of this lesson. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.